Hello, welcome to my channel and my videos. My goal in these videos is to provide you with information from my own experience that I think will be useful for you. I hope that my information will be really useful for you. I wish you peace with my love. Now let's go to our video and get started. Without forgetting, if you subscribe to my channel and like it, you will make me happy. You will also be informed about future videos. When we look at it, it may seem that this narcissistic person who is so self-absorbed and loves to control everything will never be defeated. They go to great lengths to try to control everything so that they can get any source of supply from the people around them that can feed their ego. The narcissistic person is therefore incredibly calculating. They are also incredibly suspicious because of the extreme insecurity that is deeply embedded in the narcissistic person's ego. Even though he may appear to be a difficult person to manipulate, and even though he may try to project that image, it's not that difficult. And that is the narcissist's weakness. When you become independent and start acting with your own mind and thoughts, the narcissist will feel extremely uncomfortable. You don't have to do anything extra to lure the narcissist into his trap. When you become yourself and begin to walk steadily on your own path, the narcissist will be devastated inside, because he has gone to great lengths to deceive and manipulate you. If you make this effort come to naught, the narcissist may experience a great narcissistic injury. Even if the narcissist doesn't let anyone on the outside see it, it is a great disappointment for him to fail, and he is left with deep negative emotions. So the bottom line is that if you turn your back on this person by just taking care of yourself and going back to a normal life, the narcissist will fall into these traps he has set for you. You don't have to do anything extra. Just take care of yourself and let the narcissist be an experience in your life. First, believe in yourself. One of the ways a narcissist can control you is to devalue you and make you feel attached to him, her. It is actually quite simple. Destroy everything you have about yourself and replace it with the narcissist. In other words, she's the center of your life, not you. By destroying your love, respect, and value for yourself, the narcissist presents himself as your new life purpose. You must begin to believe that you can turn things around and change the dynamic. You have to tell yourself and believe in yourself that the narcissistic person is not as strong as you thought and that you are beginning to see the weakness in them. You have to know how to believe in yourself. You must be the protagonist of your own life. Stop this narcissistic person from dominating and controlling you and condemning them to failure. Second, the higher they fly, the harder they fall. This is an important rule to remember when thinking about the narcissistic person. You have to change the way you think about the narcissistic person. You have to change your perspective to think that the bigger the narcissistic person is, the easier they are to target. It is important to educate yourself about what makes a narcissistic person narcissistic so that you can act accordingly. Keeping all of this in mind while acting normally around the narcissistic person and protecting yourself will at the same time draw the narcissistic person into their trap. Third, don't get hooked. The next step you can take to fool the narcissist in your life and lead him into his own trap is to not fall for his emotional manipulation, to not take the bait. He will probably think that he has learned and figured out all the traits about you in your relationship so far. Begin to love yourself more than you love the narcissist and continue to react as you normally do. Disconnect emotionally from the narcissistic person and destroy them completely. This emotional healing is not something that happens all of a sudden. If we think in simple logic, it would not be normal to suddenly break off a relationship that has lasted for months or years, and such a thing is not possible. During this process, do not change the way you react to the narcissist outwardly until you are ready to break up. So he shouldn't notice any change in you. Pretend to be upset, let him feed his ego on you, but inside feel cool, calm, collected, and empowered. When you are finally ready to be released, you can show your cards. Fourth, invest in yourself. The best way to trap the narcissist who has become accustomed to your behavior, such as begging for forgiveness and giving excessive attention to get his attention, is to start doing things for yourself. Show the narcissist who thinks you are only happy when you are with the narcissist that this is not the case. Show the person who is toxic to your life that you can live a normal life without them. And maybe it will be a better quality life. While the narcissist still thinks the world revolves around him, things will change a lot when you get rid of the effects of this ridiculous complex. As I said, the best way to do this is to invest in yourself in whatever way you can. You will be ready to heal and live a life beyond what you thought was possible since the narcissist entered your life.